This is Citizen Sleeper on Fedora 39. KDE spin. You have to click to start. First thing you become aware of while waking is the disconnect, the delay between thinking and feeling, between wanting to act and acting, minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. It's at its worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisruptibly yours. A leap into a cold lake on a hot day, the sting of blood welling from a fresh wound, the friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach, until you can't tell one from the other. The cold slips in behind and around you, and the sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body. Given your current circumstances, the walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little into your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain at least. What is going on? In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now there are thousands of them. You mostly remember that it wasn't a good plan, but then your options were limited, and once you got the itch to get out by any means possible, it was either that plan or something much worse. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, slip into cargo processing, seal yourself in the containers, then just hope the freight left before you were missed. There's a lot of reading. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers, but the freighter, as far as you know, that feels like enough to know you might no longer be on that grim, heartless rock. Even if the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reach any destination. Do I rest or wait for the cold? I'm gonna wait for the cold. That's all there is now. It has been a long time since you left, surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of the damage to your legs and your right arm. You have no reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of that impossibly begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Time passes, this cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth, not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound too, everywhere, screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its senses. Then light, white as the cold, softer and softer until in a haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You are out. Yeah, I'm out! It has been a few hours since Drager's pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of a scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. So I was looking at that. There's so much going on with the clothes. Is that like fingers? You are surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along the edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace these shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. So, sleeper, you all thawed yet? Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better perseverance in sub-zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to hull plates or inside outer locks. In my time, they weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus shrouded in makeshift tech, his headset with its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator on his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. So that is. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. Yep. I'm just gonna go. I want to survive. Yep. Yeah, I want to do stuff as well, mate. It's some reason the light is hitting my monitor in a way that's hurting my eyes while I was trying to read. Why can't I click anywhere else? So I click here. Okay. I want to escape. Things get in the way that okay, let's get to work. That is Citizen Sleeper on Fedora 39.